Breaking news in the HQ newsroom here. Corey Kluber, New York Yankees right-hander, has just thrown the sixth no-hitter in Major League Baseball. He did it to the Texas Rangers in Arlington. Kluber, who pitched one inning for the Texas Rangers before being shelved with a shoulder injury just a year ago, does it against his former team. Again, 6 no-hitters, too shy of the Major League Baseball record set in 1884. And now 3 teams have been no-hit twice this season. First time that's ever happened in big league baseball. The Rangers, the Indians, and the Mariners. And one other note, Corey Kluber, who threw this gem in Arlington. It was Corey Kluber bobblehead night in Texas, as they were supposed to have this promotion last year, but because of the pandemic, put it off. Kluber throws a no-no on his bobblehead night. All right, let's bring in CBS Sports HQ MLB analyst Jim Bowden. And Jim, this is unbelievable. Reaction to what's going on in Major League Baseball. 6 no-hitters. It is May 19th.
Yeah, Jim, and we're going to break the record for the most no-hitters in baseball history. And this has been 7 years coming, because for the last 7 years, the 30 Major League teams have done everything they can to make Major League pitchers the best they can be. The average fastball velocity in 2021 is 96 miles an hour. 7 years ago, it was 91 miles an hour. That's how much the game has changed here. And teams have spent so much time improving mechanics, release points, being able to improve pitch sequencing, how to pitch to hitters, how to go through trends and sequences hitters have never seen before. We've done everything we can to improve spin rate and breaking balls and cutters and changing eye levels, and it's working at a great level. Batting averages are at the lowest we can remember in modern times right now, and it's because of all the work we've done with pitchers. So we're going to see more no-hitters. We've got some weak lineups like the Rangers and the Mariners and the Indians, and they're going to be susceptible. But tonight, I don't want to take anything away from Corey Kluber, Jim, because he was magnificent.
Yeah, this follows last night's no by Spencer Turnbull of the Detroit Tigers. You mentioned Kluber, who last year signed with the Texas Rangers. Didn't work out. The shoulder injury, his season was KO'd after just 1 inning. What does this say about Corey Kluber? The Yankees took a flyer on him on a 1-year, $11 million deal. He got off to a bit of a slow start, but this is a 2-time Cy Young winner who seems to have found his groove.
Yeah, I was really questionable if he was going to be able to be healthy. I didn't love the sign for $11 million guaranteed based on his history, where we really haven't seen him pitch in 3 years. But I want to give Brian Cashman, the GM, and Aaron Boone the credit. They did a lot of homework on his medicals, and they spent a lot of time in Palm Beach working with the people that were working out with them. And when they got done, they concluded that Kluber could stay healthy and get back to that Cy Young form he once was. And we saw that tonight. The fastball, the cutter was amazing. Curveball was, almost unhittable on this night. Few good changeups in the game as well. Taylor Wade helping a lot, both offensively and defensively. Wade and LeMahieu, the 2 RBIs to give him the lead to win. But Kluber not only looks healthy, but he's getting better and better every start out. And imagine throwing a no-hitter on your bobblehead day at the opposing team's stadium.
It's crazy.
Not at Yankee Stadium. Unbelievable, Jim.
Hey, Jim, just, I know you touched on the fact that they've, tried to help pitchers over the years. This has been a progression, if you will, but how much has the change in approach to hitting, this whole launch angle, not necessarily grinding out at bats, not taking walks, it's all or nothing, the home run, the walk, or the strikeout. How much has that change of philosophy with regards to analytics as well really kind of led to this as well?
Well, a lot of factors there. So is the shift, right?
Yeah.
Because when you're shifting against the pull hitters, how do you beat it? You hit the ball at the ballpark. Simple as that. And then when the pitchers all started throwing 4-seamers at the top of the zone, the hitters said, okay, we'll focus on that. We saw Shohei Ohtani yesterday hit one out on a ball that was 4 inches on the top of the zone. So, look, the hitters are adjusting too. But I don't want to underestimate what we've done for the pitchers. When your average velocity of all your pitchers is 96, and we got teams that have 3, 4, and 5 pitchers that are throwing in triple digits, I mean, we're just really improving the pitchers to an extent. As a hitter, it's really tough When you're facing 101, 102 miles an hour, and then you have a late breaking cutter, and then you go back with a splitter, and you don't keep a consistent trend, and you're always changing eye levels, it becomes really hard to hit. And then to make matters worse, you're shifting on me, and you're taking away the ball field. So it's all of this combined, and that's why baseball and Commissioner Manfred has hired Theo Epstein to try to go into the game and find creative ways to maybe move the mound back 3 feet. Yeah. They're trying to find ways where you can only throw over to first a couple of times, so that would get more speed. The game's going to have to change if we want to go in a different direction. But for now, pitchers own the sport.
Yeah, Jim, that would be quite ironic because Theo Epstein was one of the beginning ones with the analytics that kind of helped turn the game to where we are. Now he has to get it back to where it was.
That's true. I mean, and that's the big discussion that's going on in baseball. I mean, you heard Dave Roberts, the manager of the Dodgers, say today, hey, I like what I'm seeing for the pitchers. I don't like it for the hitters. And oh, by the way, overall, I don't like it. And I think that's what most people are looking at. Look, I'm happy for Corey Kluber and Spencer Turnbull and John Means and Carlos Rodon. All these guys are throwing no-nos, but the game is much different. And you're going to see more no-hitters this year than any year in the history of baseball. And I got to tell you, it's fun to watch it. It's fun to cover it.
This is true. This is true. He's a CBS MLB analyst, Jim Bowden. Jim, thanks for the insight.
Thanks, Jim.
Again, Corey Kluber throws the 6th no-hitter in the majors, May 19th, and 6 no-hitters in the books. And what makes it even more unique, it's come against 3 teams. The Texas Rangers join the Seattle Mariners and Cleveland Indians, having been no-hit twice this season. First time in Major League history that a trio of teams have been no-hit a pair of times.
Want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.